And we are here at Waukee High School. Dar Danielson, Blake Walker, it's halftime. Sorry, we've had
a lot of technical difficulties
connecting to the internet here to get the game underway, but Dowling took the lead on a shot at just as time expired, but Blake Walker trailed for much of this first half.
Yeah, Dowling leads 34-33, and Waukee's not missing from beyond the three-point line. You'll give a couple stats here as we go throughout the night, but the Muller sisters have been really carrying Dowling Catholic so far. Katie Muller's having an unbelievable game, and yeah, Waukee's not been missing the three-point shots, but a little stagnant there to end the half. It allowed Dowling Catholic to take the lead.
And the story for Dowling, 19, as you said, for Katie Muller, and 6 for Ellie Muller, 5 for Nikki Muller, and 4 for Adrian Sears. For Waukee, spread out pretty good. Abijay Peters had 8. That was all in the first quarter. 7 for Zalo, 5 for Kieran, 4 for Rice, and 3 for Susie Scott. So, you said Waukee came out, they couldn't miss. They led 20-14 after the first quarter, but Dowling outscored them 20-13 in the second to take a 34-33 lead, and they would have trailed by 1, but they hit that shot. It rolled around and went in at the end, and they lead 34-33 here into halftime.
And it's worth noting, Waukee had the ball with the shot clock dead just before we went to halftime, and they decided to take a shot. So just kind of waiting. Coach Franklin's been a little upset on a couple things, just trying to straighten some things out. It definitely feels like Dowling has more set plays, whereas Waukee's just kind of seeing what the defense gives them. But, boy, I mean, just been very impressed by Muller so far. Well, Katie Muller. Her ability to score and shoot as many threes as she does, and then if she can't score, it's Ellie Muller on the inside making the shots.
And a couple of those have been from the deep college or NBA, whatever that other three-point line is out there. And so that's the score at the half, 34-33. Let's take a break. We'll do that. We'll be back with more here on CISN.TV.
It's the end-of-year sales event at DeArmond Ford Indianola. New 2025 Escape, Explorer, F-150, Super Duty, Mach-E, and Lightning. 0 down, 0% financing, 0 payments for 90 days. Plus $1,000 mega cash. New F-150 Super Crew 4-wheel drive up to $15,000 off or 0% for 60 months. It's the end-of-year sales event going on now at DeArmond Ford Indianola.
How's the progress going?
Are we on? We're on. Okay.
Our Wi-Fi's back. Thank you. First of all, thank you to Waukee for getting this figured out.
Had a Wi-Fi issue. 46-36 Dowling has come out, and there's up and good by Ellie Muller. She's had, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8 here in the third quarter as Dowling's outscored Waukee 14-3 in the third. And there's a foul.
Offensive screen. The trend has changed here, Dar. Waukee was hitting all their shots in the first half, and Dowling was kind of hanging around, and now Dowling just can't miss.
That's just the first foul of the game on Dowling. We've only had 3 in the game. Of course, a lot of that's because they've been shooting from downtown, and there hasn't been a lot of inside play till Dowling did pick it up in the second quarter.
It's good defense by Baker.
Yep, defense up top, and there was a step and a walk by Madison Rice.
Now checking in for the Warriors, number 4, Samantha Rice.
Yeah, for Waukee, they've been trying to get down low a couple times tonight, and it's worked in the first half. Zalo's done a really nice job, but they've kind of bracketed her
But then
up.
Dowling kind of turned up the defense there. Here's Amajay Peters. And she gave him a spark off the bench in the first quarter. Does the spinneroo off the glass, though. And now they're going to call a foul.
You talk about a really good bench option. I mean, she is it. The fact that they can bring her off the bench, what's she got, 8 or 10 right now? 8?
I was trying to see the foul. 8. Who was that foul on?
I think Sears.
Okay.
I believe.
Misses the free throw, our first free throw of the night. So Sears with her first foul. The first, that should be the second team foul here for Dowling.
Yes.
We're
having issues. Their scoreboard's having issues.
Yeah. Few internet issues, and that one is off. And
should be
off of Muller.
I was going to say.
Out of bounds. We've got Katie Muller with 19, Ellie Muller with 14. Nikki Muller is in there too, the freshman with 5.
Katie really hasn't had to score this half.
No, she's not really touched the ball. There's a block by Ellie Muller. And they all have size.
Oh, they're so tall. It's
in
one
the
of the
block,
tallest teams.
turnaround by Ellie Muller.
She's now starting to get going
She's
here in the
got
second
16,
half.
10 in the third, and it's 50-36. Again, Waukee led for a lot of the first half, and Dowling took the lead in the halftime with a shot as the clock ran out. They get it outside. Kieran drives, now pulls up, leaves it short. Rebounded by Ellie Muller.
It's a tough shot over Ellie.
Yeah. Ellie Muller 6'3". Katie Muller 6'1". And there's a foul that will go against Peters, I think. Yep.
That's got to be Katie's first real shot attempt of this half.
Yeah, she hasn't really shot it. Nikki Muller, the freshman's only 5'11", but she's only a freshman, so maybe she'll go
plenty of room
up to that 6-foot mark. Here's the free throw. Good. By Katie Muller. And she is shooting 41% from the line.
Knocks them both down.
Start hits both there. To give herself 21 points. She averages 18. She was above that at half with 19. And here comes Waukee. That's Baker with it out there. Now gets it off. Kieran. Back to Baker. She'll drive. Scoops up but gets it blocked by Muller. Katie Muller. That's the thing. They have length and height, and it's hard working inside.
You sub out Ellie Muller. She goes to the bench, and then Nikki comes in, and it's just a nice little 1-2 punch. 1-2-3 punch.
1-2-3 punch, yep. Peters with it. She's going to drive in, spin back, tried to go under, almost traveled. Now gets it back. Zalo cut in the lane, and they get it up just as the shot clock goes off. Dowling almost throws it away the other end. They rotate it over. On the drive is Muller, and she's pushed out front there. That'll be foul number 1 on, or excuse me, number 2 on Baker.
We just had to say something about the fouls, didn't we?
Yeah.
We've surpassed our foul total the
yeah.
entire game.
3 for Waukee. Back in is Curran. Scott comes out.
She was not out very long, Van Kuren was. Got her back in quick.
Yeah, Van Kuren. Get a little screen outside, shot is short. Abijay Peters was going to look to push it, but Dowling gets back quickly. And then that one goes out off of Nikki Muller.
Seen a couple times both teams want to push the floor pretty quickly, but I just feel like they're better in the half-court sets.
Up to Van Kuren now. He lobs it down to Zalo, back out. Quickly covered there, good defense by Ellie Muller. Zalo now drives, kicks to Baker. 15 on the shot clock. Zalo still dribbling around. Throws it back, almost throws it away. Shot clock at 6. Peters with it. She'll drive up, no good, and the rebound comes down to Ellie Muller, and she's fouled by Peters.
Yeah, Abijay got a little aggressive after the miss. Sometimes you see that. She got a great screen, was able to take it to the basket, just couldn't get that floater to drop.
They'll be in the bonus the next foul, but we'll see if they get to it. There's a clock winding down here. About 4 seconds difference shot. Game, here's a 3. No good. Van Kuren with the rebound. Peters back to Van Kuren.
Coach Franklin says, let's just hold.
Hold for 1. Got some adjustments to make here in the end of the third quarter. Baker cuts through.
Good defense.
Or excuse me, that's Reed. Or Reese. And that'll do it for the third. Waukee with just 3 points. Dowling with 18 to go up 52-36 here. We'll be back with the fourth quarter coming up after this on CISN.TV.
Joe here with Westside Auto Pros. I know that sometimes your car can be inconsiderate and need work when you're short on cash. So here's what I'll do. When you get your car fixed at Westside Auto Pros, I'll loan you the money to pay for it. Whatever you want done, repairs, services, tires, you name it. Get your car back on the road and you won't even pay any interest for 90 days. My wife thinks I'm nuts.
No interest, Joe? Are you nuts?
Get your car fixed now and pay later only at Westside Auto Pros. You don't suppose she's right?
This ain't for the faint of heart, we always playing rough.
Back here at Waukee High School, we'll go to the fourth quarter. Dowling has opened up a 52-36 lead after outscoring Waukee 18-3 in the third quarter. Dar Danielson, Blake Walker with you. We apologize for our earlier issues. Had a internet issue here, and that's what we run on. So underneath to Muller and knocked away. Looked like she almost took a step there, but Katie Muller.
They've had a couple of those really good backdoor cuts. Dowling's done really well at that side.
They started going inside with the offense instead of, they opened up the game just shooting way outside and deep. Muller was looking for her sister, now gets it into her. She kicks it out, now back in. Off, no good.
You and I were talking about it while we were off air, but with Ellie Muller, she's going to Missouri. What a big get. I mean, you can see her post moves, how good she can be and how good she is, really. A lot of fun to watch.
Down the lane, Peters up and good.
She, like I said, she comes off the bench, but Abijay Peters really good with the basketball, can create shots when needed.
10 for her. Back outside, off, no good, and pulled down. They're going to call a foul on that, and we got a Warrior player injured.
I cannot quite tell.
Is that Van Kuren who committed the foul?
No, it's Baker, Olivia Baker.
Oh, it's Baker.
They've already got one bloody nose tonight.
Did they give her the foul? I thought they said.
Olivia Baker checking out for the Warriors.
I think she might have been the one on the foul.
Yeah, I think Van Kuren got the foul there, so. Here we go, back to action. Abijay Peters pokes it away for a minute from Katie Muller. Up to Sears. She drives, no good, rebound. Pull down, almost lost it, did Susie Scott.
That's one thing in the first half that we weren't able to show. Waukee could not get the boards. It's something they're trying to get better at here. Struggled on the offensive glass.
And driving, kicking out, Zalo, 3. She's got 10.
Zalo's so fun because, you know, she was a guard coming up through her first couple of years, and then she has to kind of transition into a center, but she can also shoot. Grandview's getting a good one.
Oh, she almost, yep, she does pick it off there. Yeah, she shows those quick hands and speed. Abijay Peters thought about the 3, then decided to get into the offense. Cut the 16-point lead down to 11 here. Van Kuren had fallen down. Peters for 3. Van Kuren steals the rebound but can't get the reverse layup.
Great look, though. You can't be mad at it. Very nicely done.
Just a little too hard. Scoop up, no good, but she came from out of bounds.
Van Kuren had her arms wide up. She wasn't even looking at the rebound, but caught her break.
So some substitutions now. Carmichael in for Dowling and Meredith. So Waukee looking to cut it below double digits here. Van Kuren looking to Zalo on the block, drives, and gets it blocked right back there by Ellie Muller.
She's had a couple of those tonight.
Yeah. She can get up high and block it. There's a 3, just short. Rebound comes off to Meredith. Muller kicks it out. 3, good by Rice. Her first bucket of the night.
Great ball movement. Great ball movement by Dowling Catholic, and the ability to hold teams below 10 on the shot clock. I thought Abijay might have gotten away with an offensive foul, but going to get it defensive.
And who'd they call that on?
Carmichael. So you got to get a couple more moving. Right now, Waukee's not moving.
And it stays with Dowling, but for Paige who is that?
That should be Sitzman. She has 15 on. Because her jersey got bloodied up in the first half.
She changed it, didn't she?
Nice rebound by Zalo.
Okay. Oh, underneath, look, but Van Kuren wasn't quite ready, and it goes out. So, Sitzman got bloodied and now changed the shirt.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of
I'm trying to get back in a rhythm. It's hard when you're watching it. You don't get in that play-by-play rhythm. Down the lane, they kick it out. and knocked away on the baseline by Scott. Up ahead, Zalo. Peters trying to get inside, spins, but she runs into a triple team. And then they got a hand on it, but they didn't really knock it away.
Well, the problem there was, again, everybody standing outside the three-point line. Then when Abijay goes down, all Dowling has to do is just collapse. And then it's really hard for Abijay to
And then you got to get
play.
movement outside to pass it back out. Timeout called, the 30-second timeout called. And you and I both seen Johnston take on, they took on Dowling. It was a closer game.
Took on Johnston.
Saw them take on Waukee Northwest. That was close and right down to the end.
Took on Ankeny, who was also number
Ankeny
3, who they took care of.
And so far still there's Johnson at the top. About 3 teams there poking away at him, trying to get up there, and then, another level coming up. So
I don't know if our producer Randy has it ready, but we do have a graphic showing our rankings. But yeah, you were talking about it. Johnston obviously sits atop, but they only beat Dowling by 3, beat Northwest by 6. It just feels like maybe, just maybe, someone can get them taken care of. And look at all these CIML teams. I mean, they're going to play these guys and get them through the ringer.
And Dowling Catholic has stayed right there at number 2. And I agree with that. If you lose to Johnston, I mean, you don't. But and Valley's moved up since they beat Northwest. They were, I think, at that game started at 10.
Yeah.
They moved up to 5 after that, now up to 4. And that Northwest game has kind of given them a little boost there.
As of right now, number 8 Cedar Falls is currently beating number 3 Ankeny at home, 35-34. So keep an eye out for that one as the evening goes on.
So here we go, Dowling back with it now. And got a foul there, kind of a hand check.
Zalo's 3rd.
And here we go. Dowling took control that third quarter now. Oh, nice. Dribble right around Carmichael. The sophomore off the bench comes in. There's a 3, misses by Reese. Down, oh, nice. Again by Ellie Moeller. Her first bucket of the fourth quarter gives her 18.
You talk about a good response by Dowling Catholic. I mean, they were struggling in that first half. And, boy, just out of halftime and even going into halftime.
Picked her pocket. Yeah, they were like the weather. They started out cold, and then they turned hot. And now they haven't gone cold again like we've had.
And that's just the sign of a good team.
Yeah.
You get on the road, you just don't know how you're going to react. Yeah, they started slow, but you're going to look at the box score, and you never know.
Here comes Olivia Baker.
Good to see her back on the floor after getting hit.
And inbound baseline, kicks it out for 3. No good. Rebound battled for, and Abijay Peters comes up with it, gets it out to Sitzman. And 3 minutes to go in this one. Across the top. And off to Sitzman again. 15 on the shot clock. And Dowling's been able to force them long
under
deep in the
under
shot
10
clock.
seconds on the shot clock.
Now it's 5. Peters steps through. Oh, almost got it to go. She's coming back through there, but nice dribbling by Katie Muller. Handles that ball perfectly. Now bounce pass inside, and the foul from behind. That might go against Baker. Yep.
Hey, you and I were talking about.
That was Peters.
Peters. They lose Ava Zedeker last year, and everyone's like, well, who in the world is going to replace Ava Zedeker, a shooter that she was? And then little did we know, Katie Muller was there the whole time, who was playing shooting guard last year, now takes over at the guard role. So it's just a really nice spot.
Yeah, that sometimes happens. You have a big star that's leading, you let them lead and you fill in, and then you step up. Just a miss on great inbound play, but just a little too much for Meredith. And that one goes off of Sitzman's foot. And they'll take it down there on the end line. It'll be Madison Rice. Bring it up under pressure from Flattery. Down the lane, bounce pass, nice backdoor look.
Meredith's happy to get that one after that miss there.
And 2 minutes to play here. Looking inside to Zalo, but well defended by Sears. She's just a freshman, has 7 points, hasn't scored in the second half yet, but has kind of been handling the ball. And a travel call on Nikki Muller. More substitutions coming in. Gwen Holton, Katie Clendenin, and who was my other one that came in? Is that 13 Gwen Holton?
Yes.
Yeah. In there for Dowling. So Riley Sitzman in, the freshman now. Susie Scott. Oh, she caught that ball on her hip. She was trying to dribble through and then gets called for the travel. And what's Dowling's record?
Dowling is 7-1.
7-1. So they're going to go to 8-1 here. Down the lane, kicked out. Working the ball well here. 15 on the shot clock. On the drive, Meredith kicks it. 3, no good. By Carmichael. And the foul will go against Molly Austin. Second team foul on Dowling. And Academic, as we're under a minute to play here.
I'm too young for that saying.
What's that?
Academic, because we're under a minute. I'm too young.
I'm
too young, and I turned 25 today.
Is that what? Yeah, I say it's your birthday. You turned 25, so let's see. So that means I'm 20 years older than you?
Yeah, yep. Sounds about right.
Can you believe that one?
Sounds about right.
Now, did you have a problem with your birthday being this late in December?
No.
This is for Christmas and this is for your birthday?
We'd always celebrate a little bit earlier in December.
Earlier?
That way we could hang
My
on.
sister's born the day after Christmas, and that was always a problem.
But you and I were joking. It's fitting that your birthday a couple months ago, we called volleyball here on your birthday at Waukee, and now tonight it's you and I here for mine. So this is going to be a good win for Dowling. And for Waukee, I think you learned a lot tonight. They looked really good in that first half.
It started out, but
they score less than 10 points here in the second half. They're just going to have to really go back and check out the film. And good win for Dowling Catholic tonight.
A 5-point quarter here. They had a 3-point quarter in the third. They only scored 8 in the second half. And will fall 61 to 41. Here, 18 for Ellie Muller, 21 for Katie Muller, 7 for Adrian Sears, 5 for Nikki Muller, 2 for Olivia Meredith, 3 for Madison Rice, 2 for Tess Carmichael. For Waukee, 10 for Abijay Peters to lead them off the bench, 8 for Van Kuren. I guess Zalo had 10 as well as I look down there, 6 for Baker, 7 for Rice, and 3 for Susie Scott. So Waukee led 20-14 after 1, trailed by 1, 34-33 at the half. Dowling opened it up in the third, 52-36, and go on to win here 61-41. Well, we'll take a break, and we'll come back. We'll have the boys game coming up after this on CISN.TV.
Waukee High School. The Waukee Fieldhouse is where we find ourselves here on this Friday night, just before the holiday season. Happy holidays, everyone. A true Christmas present of a matchup tonight, if you will. It's the Waukee Warriors at 4-1 hosting the Dowling Catholic Maroons at 5-0. Blake Walker, Dar Danielson, along with you here this evening. Once again, happy holidays from all of us here at the Central Iowa Sports Network. Dar, this is such an interesting matchup. Waukee goes to Northwest, their arch rival, on Tuesday night. They can't hit a shot. Meanwhile, Northwest just can't miss. Dowling, on the other hand, a couple close wins, but they're 5-0 for the first time since 2014. They haven't been to the state tournament since COVID. Dowling feels like they got something rolling, but it's a big early test here tonight against Waukee.
Yeah, because obviously Waukee wants to bounce back. It was your crosstown rival, and that ratchets it up a little bit, but they didn't. You know, as you said, they couldn't hit anything there, and Northwest, even when Northwest is sitting at a average clip, they're pretty good. But yeah, so they, this is where you test yourself early before the Christmas break, and then you go into that and say, hey, here's what we got to work on. This is what we got to improve on.
Couple guys we want to talk about tonight. Let's start out for Dowling Catholic. Noah Martins has been a phenomenal leader. Now, he's going to maybe not take a back seat, but they do have a couple guys coming back from injury. But Noah Martins, 15.5 points per contest, 41% shooting. He's really the leader of this team, and while Maddox Capola and another has been injured, it's really helped out Charlie Crane, as I was trying to say, but Noah Martins has been their guy.
Yeah, so like we talked about in that first game, somebody steps up and takes the lead, and then, in basketball, you got to mesh back in. And with Capola coming back in here, I'm sure they'll work it out. And always the more scorers you have on the team, the better, because then that means if one isn't hitting one night, the other can pick up the slack. And that makes it tougher on the defense.
We talk about big games. You're currently seeing highlights. Dowling beat Valley in Valley last year to start the season. So Coach Einerson, he knows how to get these guys in position to win these games. And like I said, 5-0 for the first time since 2014. They're feeling pretty good. On the other side for Waukee, Evan Jacobson is the man. But let's talk about his other guy on the other side. It's Pete Craig. Pete Craig has been so fun to watch this year. 12.6 points per contest. He's shooting 63% from the floor. He's tall. You have to match up with Jacobson, but you cannot forget about Pete Craig.
Yeah, it's like having that other receiver outside in football. You can't just focus on Jacobson. You got to, be defensively ready to guard them both. And that is what makes you good, is when you have everybody on the team can able to step up and chip in when they need to.
It's going to be a fun night of basketball. Dowling Catholic and Waukee Northwest sit atop of the CIML. Dowling would love to stay there. Waukee wants to get back in the race since they're currently sitting in third after the loss to Northwest on Tuesday night. We're ready to get going. We hope you've enjoyed. Got the fireplace running, a U-log. What do they got? What else do you got? Enjoy the Christmas holiday. We got more basketball coming before we get to break. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Joe here with Westside Auto Pros. I know that sometimes your car can be inconsiderate and need work when you're short on cash. So here's what I'll do. When you get your car fixed at Westside Auto Pros, I'll loan you the money to pay for it. Whatever you want done, repairs, services, tires, you name it. Get your car back on the road and you won't even pay any interest for 90 days. My wife thinks I'm nuts.
No interest, Joe? Are you nuts?
Get your car fixed now and pay later only at Westside Auto Pros. You don't suppose she's right?
It's the end-of-year sales event at DeArmond Ford Indianola. New 2025 Escape, Explorer, F-150, Super Duty, Mach-E, and Lightning. 0 down, 0% financing, 0 payments for 90 days. Plus $1,000 mega cash. New F-150 Super Crew 4-wheel drive up to $15,000 off or 0% for 60 months. It's the end-of-year sales event going on now at DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Now that's worth the hype. Cheaper, cleaner, and homegrown. Pump it up with unleaded 88.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore. And if your old fireplace isn't giving you everything you want, you need to come see us so we can show you Heat & Glow's industry-leading gas fireplace inserts. A Heat & Glow gas insert will convert your old wood burner into a high-efficient gas fireplace that's easy to use and will warm your house. Come see us soon and get on the schedule for this winter's installations. For the best selection of fireplaces in the state of Iowa, come see Fireplace Superstore, just west of Homeacres on Douglas Avenue.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Run, jump, lift, swim, compete, connect, breathe. Whatever your workout, you'll find it at the Y, plus a whole lot more. Right now, you can try the Y for free. Visit any branch or online at dmymca.org. One membership, endless opportunities. Your YMCA.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Take a look at Coach Kevin Kanaski of Waukee. 75-30 record here at Key. Former Ottumwa coach, was an assistant here at Waukee for many years before he took over the helm. Has his team 4-1 to start the season. Wins over Hoover, Johnston, Southeast Polk, and Ankeny, and then obviously fell short against Northwest on Tuesday night. It's the biggest thing of how you respond, Dar. That's what they always say. How well do you respond? And some people thought this is either a bad game for Dowling to play Waukee, or maybe this is what you wanted.
Yeah, and you look at it, Waukee has 5 players in double figures coming in, so as you say, how can they respond? And for Dowling, if you're going to be up there, you need to test, and taking a loss doesn't always a bad thing if it's close and you learn something, or sometimes you get shellacked and you learn something too, but we'll see what happens.
Well, this is a big game for both teams. Going into Christmas break, it also kind of tells you what you have for both teams. Now, granted, they do play tomorrow, but last conference game before we get going. Let's send it down to the floor. Your starting lineups tonight for Waukee and Dowling Catholic.
Good evening, and once again, welcome to the Waukee Fieldhouse for tonight's CIML Conference Showdown between the Dowling Catholic Maroons and your Waukee Warriors. Now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's 5A matchup. First, for the visiting Dowling Maroons, a 6'8" junior, number 0, Alfred Coley. A 6'1" senior, number 2, Nathan Jenkins. A 6' senior, number 11, Noah Martins. 6'2" senior, number 13, Max Capola. And a 6'3" senior, number 21, Gio Kivitz. The assistant coaches for the Maroons are James Mayhouse, Zachary Nicholson, and Kevin O'Hare. Head coach for the Maroons is Justin Einerson. And now, the starting lineup for your Waukee Warriors. A 6'5" sophomore, number 1, Pete Ray. A 6'1" senior, number 2, Jay White. A 5'10" senior, number 3, Max Roach. A 6'7" senior, number 4, Evan Jacobson. And a 6'5" senior, number 5, Landon Hanson. The assistant coaches for the Warriors are Kyle Kanaski, Patrick Kennis, and Kyle Porter. And the head coach for your Warriors is Kevin Kanaski.
We are all set to go tonight from Waukee High School. Blake Walker, Dar Danielson with you here this evening. Going to be a fun night of basketball ahead. Dowling Catholic 5-0. Waukee is 4-1. Dowling trying to stay atop of the CIML standings. Going to be a fun one.
What was that? I'm having trouble hearing you right now.
It's a little loud here at Waukee. They do a good job keeping the sound speakers running.
We're up high. We're right under them.
So we have an issue. The the light guy next to us, their computer system has shut down. So we are currently stuck with strobe lights. And we're going to be stuck with strobe lights for a few minutes. So, hey, we had our issues with our Wi-Fi. They're going to have their
maybe
issues.
It's a birthday deal with the lights for you.
I think so, maybe so. But
where's the confetti?
We are currently stuck in strobe light mode here at Waukee. But you always got to have the fancy stuff. That's a given. But we will await the lighting system to be fixed. As Coach Kanaski says, hey, we might as well come and chat.
Coley and Jacobs is out there in the center circle. Now they're going to bring them back to the benches while they figure it out.
Technology's great until it doesn't work.
Yeah.
That's always the fine line. But we are awaiting time, about to get going here, waiting for our strobe lights to finish as the system that they've been working on has crashed. So they're going to adjust a couple things. But they always say plug it or take it, plug it in, try again, restart. AD's over here for Waukee.
That's right. When I call the IT guy, I always say, "Oh, did you try unplugging it and restarting your computer?" It's like, yeah.
There we go.
Wait a minute, I think we got it.
Quickly, let's take a look at our conference standings just real quick tonight before we get going. Northwest sits atop, Dowling Catholic right there, and then Waukee there as well. So top three, two of the top three teams in the conference going at it. Waukee's going to be in all whites. Dowling Catholic is in maroon. We are underway here at Waukee High School. That one's going to go out of bounds and will stay with the Warriors. Waukee averaging 73 points per contest. A little bit down, obviously being held to 58 against Northwest. Dowling averaging 62 points per game, coming off a close win at Johnston, 50-46. They also barely beat Centennial just a couple of weeks ago, 46-42. So close games, Dar. Trying to get this experienced team rolling.
And when you look on it on paper, you're thinking, man, Dowling, should be outscored. But we'll see. As you say, it's how do they respond?
Maroon's going to try to get going early. They have a lot of height. Waukee has height, but so does Dowling. That's something to keep an eye out on tonight. As Noah Martins hands that one off. Here's an errant pass. Landon Hansen tosses ahead to Max Roach, and Max goes all the way. He did not score till the third quarter against Northwest. He's probably very happy to get on the board early.
And Noah Martins tried to fake him a little bit there on defense, but he was going all the way. And good finish.
Martin's 15.5 points per game. We talked about him in the pregame. Here's Alfred Coley, 6'8 junior, just averaging under 10 a contest.
It kind of looks like they're a man-to-man, but Jacobson is a little freewheeling in the middle.
Here's Maddox Coppola. They're great to have him back. He came back on Tuesday night against Johnston. There's another arid pass. There's 1 second on the shot clock. They don't get it off, and a shot clock violation for Dowling Catholic on their second possession.
So great defensive work by the Warriors there as they forced that pass, but even with that pass, if it was a good one, they were really deep in the shot clock.
As I was saying, Maddox Coppola got injured in the football season, was key to that state title run. Now good to have him back in the starting lineup fully. Evan Jacobson loses that one on the way up. Good defense by Alfred Coley. And then you'll see him later, but Charlie Crane also back in the lineup, rotational-wise. He also got his debut against Johnston. He's 6'10". He's one of the tallest guys in the Metro. That stomps Colin Rice and Aaron Davis of Northwest. Here's a stop and pop for Quillis, and that's a long three-pointer knocked down.
And that was good ball movement by Dowling there. They move it around, go down low, and then kick it up high and found the open man. Great movement.
Nice bucket by Keelis. 10 of 25 for three, make it 11 of 26 on the year. He's averaging 12 points per contest. Jay White, strong take to the basket, up and good.
We've seen him when he gets heated up too. He can really get in the scoring column.
Talk about a football player, Maddox Coppola. How about Jay White?
Yeah.
Phenomenal as a running back this past season.
But also basketball-wise too.
Keelis trying to work around the screen, and again, another arid pass.
He got a little deflected, but
there's a strong take up and under, but misses for Nathan Jenkins. Had a good look if he just would have laid it up and in normally. Jacobson works his way down low and gets fouled by Coley. Coley thought for sure he had all ball.
Well, I think on the other end, he came out to do that reverse layup, but he was so wide open, he flicked it a little too hard. But
Evan Jacobson to the line to shoot two. He's headed to Texas A&M to play football and basketball at this very moment. And boy, he gets to the free throw line. Make it 25 of 31 on the year.
Remember last year we were doing the game and former now Penn State coach Matt Campbell was there watching him, trying to woo him to Iowa State, but
Coach Elko got his attention with A&M. And possibly the chance to play both. There's not many people in the country that play football and basketball in college. We'll see if he ends up picking one. But he makes both there, and Waukee's lead is 3 in the early going. As Coppola loses that one off his fingertips, and Waukee will take the ball.
Yeah, then you get, you probably think about that as you get into it. Then, do I have thoughts to the next level, and should I focus on one or the other? Where am I going to go with it?
Well, it's like I said, football and basketball.
Yeah.
Usually you hear maybe football and wrestling. Now, granted, they happen both in the wintertime, but it's tough. Good defense. Jay White steps out of bounds. All credit there to Nathan Jenkins for keeping him on his toes.
We've seen some basketball, baseball players too, here and there, but
you don't truly know until you step on campus, really.
Yeah.
Long three by Coppola. Off the front iron, and Jay White skies for the rebound. There's Landon Hansen, the Northwest transfer. Had a pretty good game against his former team last Tuesday, and there's a long three-pointer for Landon. That's 4 Waukee Warriors now already in the scoring column.
Hansen averaging 16.
That ball knocked loose. Pete Craig and Max Roach. Craig takes it himself against Jenkins. Hansen then tries to put it back up and in. Everybody's jumping all over the floor. It's going to go out of bounds and stay with Waukee.
A lot of scrambling there. You see the replay here.
Landon Hansen.
That's the 3. Yep.
53% shooter from the floor. Coach Kanaski is curious about something. It is Waukee ball.
Yeah, it's their ball, but
I don't know if he was curious about where the spot was. There's Jacobson at the top of the key. 4 out of the starting 5 already in the scoring column. Max Roach, strong take to the basket on the reverse. And timeout early. Waukee 11-3 have jump-started Dowling. This is the opposite of what happened to Waukee on Tuesday night. They got behind, played from behind the whole game. Not danger territory for Dowling, but definitely a tough spot.
But good timeout, talk it over. When they were moving the ball on offense, they scored, but Waukee has been playing some very good defense too.
Max Roach with that reverse layup. 5'10", senior for Waukee. Really, after Mason Costello graduated, you know, it was Max Roach who kind of took the reins of that point guard position and has handled it very well.
And of course, everybody's salivating now because that core of Valley that was there that led him to the string of titles is gone. So it's kind of wide open, and who's going to step up?
Strong take on the other end. Charlie Crane, welcome to the game. Might have gotten held that whole way, but they didn't call a foul. Jacobson tries his luck, and he gets partially swatted. Dowling trying to piece something together here. Gio Keelis is the only one to score. It was a three-pointer.
Tight defense there. You saw Hansen jump through that screen.
A three-pointer by Jenkins splashes home from the corner.
Well, that's when they've been able to get the defense to sag and then kick it. They've got 2 threes off of that, but
Waukee gave up 13 threes against Northwest. The Wolves hit 13 beyond the three-point line. And some nights you just can't miss, and for Waukee on the defensive side, it just felt like nothing was going their way. Max Roach gets a free lane to the basket and gets fouled hard. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Number 10.
And he was very decisive. Attacked immediately when he saw he had a little room there. His Crane was coming over, but
so Max Roach, who is 11 of 12 from the charity stripe this year, knocks down his first. Good crowd on hand here tonight. It is Maple Grove Elementary night, so a lot of younger voices here in the crowd. Max Roach knocks down both.
Yeah, and they're speaking of voices, the young kids always do a great job singing the national anthem. They're choirs from these elementary schools.
Here's Coley. Nothing going there, and once again, shot clock now under 17 seconds. Dowling's just trying to find some open space, and Martin steps out of bounds.
Credit Jai White on that. He kept pushing on him to the baseline, kept as tight as he could without fouling him, and forced a turnover. We're just seeing some belly button defense tight by Waukee here early going.
And I feel like Dowling's doing pretty good, all things considering. Waukee's just hitting the open shots.
Yeah.
Pete Craig working on Charlie Crane, who swats it away. Here comes a run out all the way to the other side for Noah Martins.
Good step through on that. And way to turn the block into points by getting it up the floor quickly.
I talked about it earlier. Charlie Crane, 6'10". He's a big presence down low. Jacobson trying to go against Coley, and no fouls called. And it will go to Dowling Catholic. Take a look at the replay on the block.
Number 1, Sam Ralston. And number 13.
Easy swat, and then quickly down the other way. Boom.
Nice job by Martins in transition. Dowling hanging tight here, 13-8 in the first quarter. Got a good one so far between 2 of the top 3 teams in the CIML to start the year.
Yeah, for as slow as Dowling started, they're still not that far away. It's only a 5-point game. Waukee is kind of slowed on the scoring side of it here.
This is Dowling's first 5-0 start since 2014. That year they went 10-0. Long 3 is good for Noah Martins. Dowling would lose to Ames in the first round of the state tournament at the Casey Center that year.
What year was that?
2014.
That was Lipsy?
No.
No, that was...
David Lipsy would be 2020, 2022.
That was later, yeah. That was...
Much later.
That was... Yeah, sorry.
Missed shot that side for Waukee. Now here's the three by Sam Ralston that rims out. Coley's on the glass, though. Tries to body his way up and gets it knocked out. Right idea, though, by the junior.
Yeah, just too much traffic.
Shot clock is dead here for Waukee.
And all of a sudden, it's a 2-point ball game, so big possession here for Waukee at the end of the quarter.
It turned quick. Max Roach will take control of the ball here and take one last shot. Waukee has yet to foul this quarter, just like the first half of that girls' game.
But they've only scored 2 points since they went out to that 11-3 lead.
Plenty of time. There's 10 seconds for Roach. Now Hansen trying to work his way down low. Pete Craig for three, blocked by Charlie Crane. Crane, half-court shot is no good. 2 blocks for Charlie Crane off the bench. Dowling rolling here, trailing, but on a run. 13-11, we'll see in the second quarter. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Joe here with Westside Auto Pros. I know that sometimes your car can be inconsiderate and need work when you're short on cash. So here's what I'll do. When you get your car fixed at Westside Auto Pros, I'll loan you the money to pay for it. Whatever you want done, repairs, services, tires, you name it. Get your car back on the road and you won't even pay any interest for 90 days. My wife thinks I'm nuts.
No interest, Joe? Are you nuts?
Get your car fixed now and pay later only at Westside Auto Pros. You don't suppose she's right?
I'm making a piece. Hey, this ain't for the faint of heart, we always playing rough.
Waukee leads 13-11 here to start the second quarter. Blake Walker and Dar Danielson along with you this evening.
But it's been an 8-2 run since Waukee pulled out to a 11-3 lead over Dowling to start the first quarter.
2 blocks by Charlie Crane, 1 there to end the quarter. Kind of gives Dowling a little bit more momentum. Max Roach leads all with 6 on the floor for Waukee, 5 for Noah Martins.
Still that tight man-to-man.
Here is Martins. Long 3, misses everything. Was it touched? No, it wasn't. Waukee
yeah, Hansen all over him.
Now a full court press here by the Maroons. Or a soft press, if you will. What'd you like out of Waukee, at least there in the first half or first quarter while they were scoring? Good pieces there for him.
Yeah.
Jay White working on Ralston and got a foul on the floor. Still no fouls called on Waukee. Went that whole first quarter without getting whistled. Dowling had 3, I believe. Pete Craig for 3 in the corner. Not going to go. And Alfred Coley's on the glass.
And Craig normally at 6'5", there aren't many guys that come out there and contest him like that. But Craig at 6'10", it's like, man.
Charlie Crane, we've seen him on the defensive side. See what he can do on the offensive side. He gives it up to Martins, who might have gotten away with the travel. It's poked away by Evan Jacobson.
Jacobson hasn't quite gotten started offensively yet here, but really something high scoring either way.
Roach, nice quick first step, leaves Evan Jacobson wide open for 3. Nice pick and roll there, and it works with a player like that.
Get an open look up top.
It's been Dowling the one with the hot hand from the three-point line. Already 3 threes for them. And they got a foul down low. Charlie Crane trying to go up with it, gets tagged.
Yeah, they're playing man, but Jacobson is just sagging there in the middle, but Crane was able to get by him. And then they foul.
So Crane will go to the line. First one knocked down. 11 points per contest last year, obviously playing in just his second game this year. He had 6 on Tuesday night in the win over Johnston, 12 rebounds to go along with it.
Nice shot from the floor camera.
Second one is in and out. Maroons trying to turn a little bit of offense into some defense here. Waukee has countered their run. Craig had the wide open 3, then late gives it up to Jacobson, and Evans finish.
Yeah, Martin's just about picked Craig's pocket there, but was able to get it off to Jacobson.
Surprised that Pete didn't take the 3. Charlie Crane tries from way out and misses off the front iron. Warriors trying to keep the run going. Jay White just turns around, misses, and a foul is going to be on Pete Craig. So 2 back-to-back fouls for Waukee that at least the bench didn't like.
A little push underneath there.
It'll be Dowling ball, trailing by 6. Ali now in for Waukee. Did not see him against Northwest. Adds a little bit more height to go against Alfred Coley. Crane working on Jacobson. Went over the top of Evan, but Evan loses it on the way up. And it's going to stay with Dowling. Evan's pretty tall, but not
yeah,
Charlie Crane tall.
He's a little more polished in using that body, kind of bodying up Crane, you know, the taller guy there. And Crane will get used to that and get a little better at it.
Crane.
Right there. See, he took it strong right at Jacobson, and Jacobson didn't want to foul him, but just a quick, hard move.
He's got all 3 points for Dowling this quarter. Roach picked up by Coley. A little bit of a mismatch, if you will. Now they recognize it. Good switch over. Blocked back by Crane. That's 3 blocks for number 10. Jenkins through traffic and will go to the line. Boy, Dowling knew they had the numbers advantage and made really good work of it. Quick work of it, if you will.
Got down, but attacked the basket right away. Yep.
The foul is on Ali. And it will send Nathan Jenkins to the line, where he is 7 of 10 on the season. First one splashes home. In and out on the second one.
There's nobody able to get any run together here, points-wise.
You talked about it. Dowling went on a little bit of one there before the end of the quarter, but Waukee has responded.
But since then, it's just not been the start of the quarter.
White trying to force his way down low. Nothing's there. They got Crane just kind of camping down there, and they can't really do much with it.
On the shot.
White with 3 on the shot clock and knocks down the long 2. It's one of those as a coach, you're like, no. All right, we'll take it. Jay kind of bailed him out of a bad situation. Nice spin move down low by Coley and gets it to go up against Ali.
Yeah, and he kept the defender right there on his hip, Ali, and was able to get up and get the bucket, the finish.
Roach through traffic, not going to go, and Ali loses it off his grip. And Dowling will get the ball right back. Well, no surprise, it's been close here through the first couple minutes. Take a look at the replay. Nice spin move down here by Coley. There's your spin.
Keeps Ali right on that right hip and goes up strong.
He's playing from behind at that point. Lucky he didn't get called on the foul. Long three from the top, and Keyless gets fouled by Roach. So Waukee, after not fouling at all in the first quarter, now 4 fouls racked up by the men in white and purple here. And Keyless is going to go to the line to shoot 3.
And he's a 73% free throw shooter, so
16 of 22. He knocks down his first. Definitely feels like Dowling's got the offense working just a little bit better than what Waukee's got.
Checking in for the Warriors.
Chance here to tie it up.
Pete Craig is in. Maddox Capola is in for Charlie Crane. Waukee's going to take a sigh of relief with number 10 out of the game. Charlie still dealing with a wrist injury. Still got tape on his hand. Keyless takes advantage of getting fouled on the three-pointer. Sinks all 3 and we're tied. Good Dowling crowd here tonight. They filed in a little bit. It was a little bit quieter for the girls' game, but they filed in. White to a wide open Jacobson, who shorts it. Standing there, got free for 3, but
Coley came right, rushed him, and it looked like he was lined up perfectly there, but yeah, just left a little short.
And Coley lines up well with him, 6'8". Jacobson listed officially as 6'7". That one bounced on the floor and a turnover. They got Landon Hansen down the floor if they want it. Jay White says, I'm going to go myself. And gets fouled on the way up. Wanted the and one.
Hansen's going in there. Hey, did you see me on the wing? But White ended up, as you say, get the foul. So.
And Jay is so good in transition.
Yeah.
You might as well take that opportunity if you get it. 7 of 11 from the free throw line this season as Jay knocks down his first.
And those shoes, are they peach colored or gold colored? I can't tell from here.
Hard to tell.
With the,
I tell you what, the shoe game around the Metro has gotten crazy. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. These guys got some really nice looking shoes.
It used to be everybody got the same model and everything, but now it's like.
I say we bring back the Converse. It's a great look. Just need a little bit more padding in it. They get the rebound off the missed free throw. Jacobson tries again and can't get it to drop. Kane Vandis is in the ball game for Waukee. He checked in for a short stint there in the first quarter before he was pulled back out. Dowling doing a really nice job weaving, moving down low. But again, shot clock getting lower here. 15 on it. Keyless through traffic. Coley's on the glass. Somehow he's swatted away by Evan Jacobson. It's the battle of the bigs right now.
Yeah, and then almost, Coley almost committed that frustration foul after he got swatted. He got right up close to Jacobson, but pulled back without fouling him.
There's Jacobson, picked up by Coley on the low posts. It's a tough jumper, not going to go. Good defense by Alfred. And then a foul on Landon Hansen.
5, I think, isn't it?
Foul on number 5 for the Warriors. Landon Hansen.
Yep, we're in the bonus then.
Take a look at the replay on the other side. This is Keyless, strong take, and then Coley, solid. There's the block. Might have been a little contact.
Yeah, see, Coley then got in tight. He was wanted to get that frustration foul, but he didn't.
So often.
Yeah,
so often.
Where you get blocked or you miss a shot and you get mad, and then you turn it into a double mistake with a foul.
All right, you said it. Double bonus here. So Keyless goes to the line.
Now a chance for Dowling to get the lead. They've been hanging around. After falling down early, they came back. Now free throw away. And boom. Is it 5 straight?
I was going to say 5 straight free throws for Keyless in this quarter. Charlie Crane is back in the ball game. Still a little bit of a somewhat full court pressure here for Dowling. Hansen almost traveled with it. White took a quick first step, then throws it right to Charlie Crane.
Oh, if he'd have looked up the left side, he had a man wide open there.
Boy,
Jenkins.
Dowling has a chance to really get moving here before the end of the quarter. There is a mismatch down low. Coley has got Vandis on him. Crane loses it on the way up, and it's out of bounds on Dowling. Felt like that was a really good possession that they just couldn't quite capitalize on.
The big thing is that Crane had seen that outlet out, then that was going to be an easy layup. But then they came down, as you said, they worked the offense, but credit Jacobson with the D down there.
Low scoring first half for Waukee standards. And mostly the same for Dowling Catholic,
all
things considering.
62 and 7, or what is it, 70?
62 for Dowling, 73 for Waukee in points per game.
They're not going to get that unless the second half picks up quite a bit.
White, tough shot, misses it, and the shot clock is dead. Waukee just has not really gotten many good looks. Now Dowling with a chance to maybe get this to a 2-possession lead when they go to the locker room. Noah Martins here at the top of the key. He's got 5. It all came in the first quarter. He takes a quick first step off glass. Crane tried to rebound it. White at the horn for past half court, and it won't go.
It almost looked like it was still on the rim when he was up there, didn't it? The cylinder, but
22-21, Dowling Catholic leading over Waukee. We'll take a break at halftime. Send you to my interview with head coach of Dowling, Justin Einerson, and get you back for more when we come back. Dowling leads Waukee. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
I thought you were going to come back and introduce yourself and then go, and now here's me.
As the seasons change, so should the colors in your garden and around your home. Nothing says fall like a splash of beautiful colors from the Fall Mums from Good Greenhouses. No one has a larger selection of gorgeous mums or better pricing, with sizes from small pots to large containers that are sure to make the news. For over 118 years, the Good family have and sold the best mums in Iowa in a rainbow of stunning fall colors. Come see for yourself, just north of Interstate 80 and only 8 minutes south of Ankeny.
Run, jump, lift, swim, compete, connect, breathe. Whatever your workout, you'll find it at the Y, plus a whole lot more. Right now, you can try the Y for free. Visit any branch or online at dmymca.org. One member or YMCA.
Here with Dowling Catholic head coach
It's the end-of-year sales event at DeArmond Ford Indianola. New 2025 Escape, Explorer, F-150, Super Duty, Waukee, and Lightning. 0 down, 0% financing, 0 payments for 90 days. Plus $1,000 mega cash. New F-150 Super Crew 4-wheel drive up to $15,000 off or 0% for 60 months. It's the end-of-year sales event going on now at DeArmond Ford Indianola.
fuel choice that even rivals can agree on? Now that's worth the hype. Cheaper, cleaner, and homegrown. Pump it up with unleaded 88.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand. Custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore. And if your old fireplace isn't giving you everything you want, you need to come see us so we can show you Heat & Glow's industry-leading gas fireplace inserts. A Heat & Glow gas insert will convert your old wood burner into a high-efficient gas fireplace that's easy to use and will warm your house. Come see us soon and get on the schedule for this winter's installations. For the best selection of fireplaces in the state of Iowa, come see Fireplace Superstore, just west of Homeacres on Douglas Avenue.
Iowans are working hard, but high prices make it even harder to keep food on the table. Record numbers need help. Your neighbors, your friends, your community. Stopping hunger starts here.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
I'm making the piece. Hey, this ain't for the faint of heart, we always playing rough.
Welcome back to halftime here at Waukee High School. Dowling Catholic leads Waukee. Chuck-a-duck currently going on.
That was a great interview. Oh, wait, no.
That was a great interview. Our advertisements, if you weren't here for the girls' game, I mean, you didn't miss much. We only had a half of the girls' game. Our Wi-Fi here at Waukee was not working. So a couple of our systems have just been buggy, so unfortunately that interview did not work. But if you want to watch that interview, you can catch it on YouTube. So, yeah, you can check that out. It was a really nice chat. Just a little bit of background on Coach Einerson since you couldn't listen. 32-20 record at Dowling. Inherited the program a couple years ago. He was at Des Moines Lincoln, was at Grandview University, and now here at Dowling Catholic. And he's got his team playing well here, Dart. 22-21. Very good defense is what we're seeing, really, for both sides so far.
Yeah, it's just been nose to nose. They only Waukee started out 11-3, then Dowling battled back and went on a 8-2 run, and since then it's just been kind of a back and forth. Dowling pulled ahead by free throws, and then, that's the way we stand at the half. And we mentioned it, 62 and for Dowling, their average 73 for Waukee. Neither one is going to, even if they double what they did in the first half, they're not going to get to that. But it'll be interesting the adjustments they make here in the second half.
Giovanni Keelis has 8 for Dowling Catholic. That leads the Maroons. And then for Waukee, it is Evan Jacobson. He's got 7. So overall, back and forth we've gone. But Dowling Catholic holds the advantage, trying to move to 6-0 on the season and 5-0 in the CIML. We'll take one more break, and when we come back, your second half of basketball coming up. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Joe here with Westside Auto Pros. I know that sometimes your car can be inconsiderate and need work when you're short on cash. So here's what I'll do. When you get your car fixed at Westside Auto Pros, I'll loan you the money to pay for it. Whatever you want done, repairs, services, tires, you name it. Get your car back on the road and you won't even pay any interest for 90 days. My wife thinks I'm nuts.
No interest, Joe? Are you nuts?
Get your car fixed now and pay later only at Westside Auto Pros. You don't suppose she's right?
I make it look peace. Hey, this ain't for the faint of heart, we always playing rough.
Run, jump, lisp, swim, compete, connect, breathe. Whatever your workout, you'll find it at the Y, plus a whole lot more. Right now, you can try the Y for free. Visit any branch or online at dmymca.org. One membership, endless opportunities. Your YMCA.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Welcome back to the Waukee Fieldhouse. Dowling Catholic leads Waukee 22-21. Blake Walker, Dar Danielson with you here. Wishing you happy holidays here from the Central Iowa Sports Network. Doesn't look like we're going to have a white Christmas, but you might have clumps of white snow that's been left over.
Well, in the parking lots, you got the big mounds of snow, and then it was just, we had that 45-degree. I was just amazed. I come home, and there's green grass still, in the yard, but anyway, who's going to get on a little bit of a roll here to start the second half? That's always key as you go here. Let's see if somebody can get a little run.
Well, and I think for Waukee's sake, it's not the biggest student section they've had here tonight, but, they pride themselves on being very loud here. I feel like the crowd just has not got into it very much, and I'll be curious to see if that changes here in the second half. There's a foul on the floor.
But we've been talking about how important this is, a test of the game. And you can tell both these teams, they know that. Waukee bouncing back, Dowling keeping that perfect record going. So we know it's, how tough it is.
And we know for sure Waukee Northwest definitely going to be watching this game with wide eyes, trying to figure out what can happen here, as they still have yet to play Dowling Catholic. They'll play them 5 games from now in January. Jay White, strong take, not going to go. Alfred Cooley tried to go over top. Boy, Roach was almost so open he didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah. Defended Jacobson pretty well tonight. Well, you got all that size, that's easier.
You and I talked about these two teams like to score the ball, and the score right now, very not normal. Craig gets fouled on the way up. Or not fouled, excuse me. Thought they got fouled. Excuse me, I was looking at Kanaski. Thought he got fouled.
Coppola did a good job there.
There's a floater up by Noah Martins. Dowling's lead is 3.
That's their biggest lead of the game.
Roach, strong take, shorts it. Thought he might get blocked. They try to throw it to Landon Hansen, but he saves it, and then he gets fouled inside. Waukee definitely thinks that a lot of the times they felt like they've had contact on the way up. They're trying to get to the free throw line.
And that's a tough one to try to save in under the basket off the other team, because if it doesn't work, then that's what you have right under your basket. Now they're...
Landon says something is wrong with the ball, or there's something on the ball.
Sweaty or... Yeah, so they're...
Ref says, I think we need to change basketball.
Do we have another one? Oh, well, the guy comes over with gloves.
Oh, it's Coley. Alfred Coley is bleeding.
Oh.
I was going to say, I'm like, he sure is handling it pretty weirdly for being just water. But
yeah, he was.
Coley is bleeding, so they're going to get a substitution in here. Charlie Crean checks in.
Number 10.
Is that the clean ball, or did we get a new one?
Yeah, no, that's the one they brought. The one, the trainer took the ball over here.
I thought for a quick second Landon Hansen was saying the ball wasn't inflated enough. I'm like, good on that kid.
Yeah, or I thought maybe it was sweaty or something. Yeah, you don't. But he must have looked down, saw the blood, and said, wait a minute.
Landon was with Waukee Northwest to start his career. He's a junior or a senior now. Averaged just 2 points per contest with the Wolves. He comes over here to Waukee. He's averaging 11. So a good improvement for him. But he goes 0 of 2 from the line.
That's a tough lineup to crack over there, too, A lot of scores.
And Watson doesn't play very many. It's a very kind of shorter lineup, but it works. Three-pointer from the wing, rims in and out for Keyless. He's had the hot hand tonight. Craig tries his hand to the basket, gets it to go off glass. That's his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, he's had a couple knocked away by Crane down there.
This feels like the kind of game, Dar, that will go down to it, and it's going to get down to the final couple possessions. The last 3 times these two teams have played, the final score has been within 8 points.
Yeah, we stayed within 2 or 3. Now it's 1 here for most of the.
Downley's only beaten Waukee once since 2015. And think about that. They played twice a year.
Yeah.
They won 20 in 2023, 65-63. Jacobson trying to work his way down low. Charlie Crane says no. And then Max Roach gets it swatted out. And then all of a sudden, they make the call right in front of the Waukee bench.
You can see his reaction there. Good camera.
Oh,
and
man.
Kanaski, Coach Kanaski is not. He's pointing it out for him. But
he's got to be careful. He doesn't want to get a tech in a game this close.
You know, going back to that, you think of the good teams that Waukee has had, too, and then before the split,
Boy, Charlie Crane thought about it, and a technical foul is assessed on Evan Jacobson. So Evan clearly said something after the.
Yeah, I think he thought he got it clean there. Let's take a look.
It's hard to tell from that angle.
Well, it could have been the way he looked over him, too. I don't know, but.
Well, as if Waukee wasn't happy.
It was something that was with the body, but.
Waukee wasn't happy on the officiating side. No. Now they're. But, I mean, it's one of those times you got to keep your cool. Obviously, it's a tough spot to be in.
A close game. And that's how Dowling took the lead on five free throws, wasn't it? Yeah, they got to foul them on a 3 and then came back, and Keyless.
So Holy is going to be the one to shoot free throws. And they pointed him out, so I'm surprised since it's a technical, and then they'll let Charlie shoot his.
Because he's a 50% shooter.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised.
Free throw line.
I think even Alfred's like, I don't know if I want to shoot the free throws. Because remember, Charlie Crane still has to shoot his 2.
Yeah.
Unless he's shooting 1. No, he's shooting 2.
He shoots his 2, and then
I guess he'll shoot 2 more. So Charlie knocks down his first.
Number 10, Charlie Crane in the line for the Maroons.
And then they'll get the ball, too, right?
Yeah.
So they got a chance to get a little bit of a
weird couple minutes. Yeah. So he misses the second. Now he should be shooting. I guess those were Charlie's 2 free throws.
Those are the.
And then
you got to shoot the foul shots first, and then you get to pick.
I guess I didn't know they'd do them backwards. So Keyless knocks down his first.
Now shooting the technical foul.
Keyless last now 6 points have been from the free throw line. And make it 7. Weird. But I guess for Waukee, you're only down by 4. Now, granted, Dowling gets the ball now and can really switch up here with a 3.
Yeah, Dowling's outscored him 5-2 to start the third.
Feels like a lot more than that.
Yeah, it does. It does, but.
You look up, the score's only that way. Martins hands to the corner to Keyless, misses. Boy, that would have been a big shot to get him ahead by 7. White trying to direct traffic here.
Neither team's getting close to their average in this one tonight.
It's going to be one of those anomaly games. Roach floats it, not going to go.
Well, just a good defensive
game.
It
is, very good. Much better defensively for Waukee based off Tuesday night. Crane working on Ali, and he got it to go.
That's one of the stronger moves he's had tonight with that right hand.
And we talked about it in the pregame. You know, you only beat Centennial by 4, beat Johnston by 4. Dowling has known now how to get through these close games if it comes down to it. White for 3 in the corner. Not going to go.
Now A little fast break.
Keyless for three. In and out. Coley grabs the rebound and can't get it to drop. Jay White then goes, and now a foul is called on the floor. They thought for sure Coley might have gotten one on the over and back, but that's 3 fouls on Dowling this quarter. There's Coach Einerson there.
He was wearing glasses in the interview, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he's on and off. Roach will bring it up the floor. Waukee needs points. Trailing by 6 here.
Yeah, just 2 in the quarter, halfway through.
Got to get this crowd into it either. Not really much of noise. Jacobson down low and not going to get it to go. Thought maybe he traveled.
Yeah, Dowling student section rolling the hands like it was the walk, but points not coming easy at all.
Long three. Good. Noah Martins.
That was behind that deep three-point line out there.
It is all Dowling Catholic in the second half. Full timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
The Waukee Athletic Booster Club is a volunteer board-run organization.
As the seasons change, so should the colors in your garden and around your home. Nothing says fall like a splash of beautiful colors from the Fall Mums from Good Greenhouses. No one has a larger selection of gorgeous mums or better pricing, with sizes from small pots to large containers that are sure to make the neighbors jealous. For over 118 years, the Good family have grown and sold the best mums in Iowa in a rainbow of stunning fall colors. Come see for yourself, just north of Interstate 80 and only 8 minutes south of Ankeny.
You got to keep at it. It's hard to do.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Waukee trailing Dowling 32-23. Take a look at the replay here of the Noah Martins three. Pretty well covered, too, and Dowling able to pick it up.
And a 10-2 run to start the third quarter for Dowling. Talked about it. Who's going to get on their run? It's been Dowling here to start this quarter.
We talked about it at the beginning, but Coach Einerson got the big win at Valley last year in December. Got the big win. Valley was ranked number 1. I mean, everybody knew that. Valley goes on and wins the title. Waukee, while official rankings not out, but Waukee, most polls have them at number 2. So a chance to possibly get down and take down number 2 here on the road, and would give Waukee 2 back-to-back losses, as we got a foul on the floor.
Coppola? He's pleading his case, but
Kanaski's not happy about something, and I think it's a rotation of some sort. That's Coppola's third. Hansen off the inbound, and another foul.
Yeah, that was a quick reach by Martins, I think, wasn't it?
And with 3 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the third quarter, Waukee will be shooting free throws the rest of the way.
Well, Dowling took the lead on free throws. I'll see if Waukee can go to the line and dig back a little bit here.
Now, Landon's not the best free throw shooter, but he does knock down his first.
The old reverse jinx there.
It's just the third point of the half for Waukee. And there's 3:21 to go here in the third. Landon heard me. He knocked down both of them. Not seeing as much Charlie Crane here in the second half. Three from Ralston. Yes!
Good find there on the outside. They had Crane, everybody looking in down low to him, but then they pump it out to the open guy in the wing.
6 3-pointers for Dowling. Jay White, yeah, he's not going to go up against Crane. Craig now tries a floating shot, and it won't go. Another forced shot, it seems like, for Waukee.
Yeah, that size starting to pay off more for Dowling now.
Warriors just can't find a bucket. Dowling has a chance to really extend this lead here. Nice fake, but Coppola hung on. No, he didn't.
No.
I didn't hear a whistle, but it is out. Maddox went up to about the 7th row in the bleachers there.
See the replay here where
Well, he had Coley for a possible lob.
It was almost better that he didn't save it because Waukee was going to be on the other end on the break, and then there's a foul.
Boy, Waukee might just try to free throw shoot their way back into this thing. Jay White's going to go to the line and shoot 2. And you wonder if Dowling will be more aggressive to try to also get to the line.
Jay White on the line.
Jay White's got 5 tonight. Back iron on his first. He's 7 of 14 from the charity stripe coming into tonight. Or excuse me, 7 of 11 coming in.
Keyless and Jenkins back in for Dowling.
Keyless has been their go-to guy here. He's got 10. Jay White misses both, and he gets to redo it because Nathan Jenkins jumped into the line.
Lane violation against the Maroons.
Now Waukee struggling from the free throw.
Yeah,
you can be in the bonus all you want, but if you can't hit your free throws.
Yeah, you got to make hay when the sun shines, right?
And misses. The lead is still 10. Make hay when the sun still shines. Yep. Darn your sayings. Charlie Crane got the dead bounce, but can't quite get it to drop. Boy, he's taking a couple of those tonight.
Yeah.
Now Roach going against Charlie and says, probably not. Thinks better of it. Jay White on a backdoor cut. Goes up strong and gets fouled.
Oh, that's because Crane hacked. He came down hard. With this size, you don't need to do that.
Kanaski's going to get teed up because Charlie Crane said something after the foul. But then Charlie Crane, he didn't get a tech.
Yeah,
while on
Jacobson
the other side, Jacobson did get a tech.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Kevin didn't get tossed. He sure was going at it. But you'll see here, Charlie says something right at the official, and nothing's called. So then Kanaski just not happy.
Because Evan Jacobson got the tee after saying something earlier. So now he's got to sit down the rest of the game, right? The seatbelt comes on.
How about 2? I mean, that's 2 technicals on Waukee tonight. The official over here is listening to what Kanaski has to say. He's not just going to let him go, but.
Well, and sometimes as official, you got to do that and let him say, okay.
Jay White does knock down his first, but he'll get 2.
Yeah, he'll get 2, but then they go down
to
shoot
2,
there,
and then
Dowling gets the ball. Yep. So he does make them both, which is good. Cuts the lead down to 8, but now Dowling has a chance to pump it back up with Keyless down there, and he's been pretty good at the line.
What an odd night. Just a couple odd things happening.
Yeah, and then Keyless, he's been a free throw machine and misses that one. But that, it's a hard-nosed competition right now. We talked about it.
I tell you what, the student section has stood up here for Waukee, so maybe a tech like that gets them fired up and gets them rolling. But
yeah, and they're all wearing the Santa hats.
It is Christmas theme night here.
Yeah.
White with the steal. White all the way and got fouled. He's going to the line again.
He's mad. He got him up in the air, just mad he couldn't finish that, but that was good. I mean, if you're going to foul him, don't let him get and one.
Now he is coming off his 2 makes. Does knock that one down.
This has turned into a long third quarter now, isn't it?
We started the girls' game like 10 minutes early tonight. Yeah. Maybe they just knew. They were like, well, shorten it up.
Yeah, but I feel like I've only called like a half a game.
Lead is back down to 7. Dowling trying to respond with a couple. Now Roach with the steal. Max Roach gets fouled. And now, I mean, it's not like the fouls can stack up, but they're definitely starting to roll here. Waukee's just going to the free throw line.
Yeah, you got the bonus for another 128 here. You can take advantage of it because they've missed a few of the free throws, but
Knox knocks down his first. He had 6 in the first quarter. That's his first point since. Can you feel the crowd getting back into it? Just a little bit. I'm sure they'd rather have not free throws, but points are points.
10-point lead down to 5.
All thanks to the free throw line. And Coach Einerson's going to take a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout, 36-31. I mean, for Dowling, really all that's changed is they've turned the ball over twice.
Yeah, and fouled. Yeah.
So 1:28 to go here in the third quarter.
A little mirror where Waukee came out early, took a lead. Dowling came out here to start the second half and build out a lead. Now Waukee's clawed back. So
look at the student section there. Obviously the Santa hats that Dara talked about. You think that's actually the name? Like, are they actually called Santa hats, or do you think they have an actual name?
Yeah, it's not like a fez or fedora or something. I don't know.
I truly don't know.
They call them Santa hats,
Santa
I guess.
hats,
I don't know. We'll have to
investigative journalism.
Ask AI or whatever you know, Alexa, whoever you ask.
Well, they're in the Christmas spirit here tonight. A couple technicals might put you on the naughty list, but see if they can hang on here. Here's Maddox Capola trying to work on Max Roach. Offensive foul. That'll get the crowd going.
And you don't get to shoot on the offensive part of it.
At this point, if you're Dowling, I feel like you're just trying to withstand here. Not limp to the quarter, but get to the quarter.
Because Roach was saying, hey, it's shooting, we're in the bonus, and then
it's
offensive. You don't shoot on the offensive foul.
4 fouls on Maddox Capola. And we will probably not see him till at least late in the fourth. Dowling has responded with runs every single time. We'll see if they lock it down defensively. Landon Hansen and one.
2 for the Warriors. Number 5, Landon Hansen.
Boy, strong take by Landon Hansen. The senior makes it work.
Right in. Yeah.
Knocks it down from the charity stripe.
Dowling needs a bucket here.
Stolen away. Jacobson up the floor to Jay White for the lead. Got it blocked. Jacobson tries to fit it to Hansen, and it's stolen back. There's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock here. So I assume you just kind of hold.
Yeah. Oh, alley-oop.
Charlie Crane on the inside, going to give him a 4-point lead. We were waiting on that one. He was close earlier. Now Roach trying to work his way down low. White just stops and fires. Can't get it to drop. Crane's on the rebound. 2 seconds. He goes ahead up the floor. Jenkins. No, but man, it almost dropped.
Yeah,
good response by Dowling Catholic.
And I think that might have counted. Let's see here.
Well, here's the alley-oop.
Yeah.
Nobody covered number 10. 38-34. Buckle up. We got a good finish coming here at the Fieldhouse. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Run, jump, lift, swim, compete, connect, breathe. Whatever your workout, you'll find it at the Y, plus a whole lot more. Right now, you can try the Y for free. Visit any branch or online at dmymca.org. One membership, endless opportunities. Your YMCA.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Quarter number 4, ready to roll here from the Waukee Fieldhouse. Dowling Catholic trying to play spoiler on the road and try to move to 5-0 in the CIML and prove they are not a fluke to start out. They lead 38-34. Blake Walker, Dar Danielson with you here to take you home.
And it was Dowling trying to scrape back in that first half. They finally get the lead now. Waukee.
Definitely feels like the Waukee crowd a little bit more into it here. Martins loses it on the way up, out of bounds. It's Waukee ball. I talked about it the last 3 times these two teams have played. 8 points was all within. And the last 2 times, it's been 5. So these two teams know how to take it down to the wire. Dowling's only beaten Waukee once since 2015. Roach stuck underneath. Craig decides less of the 3. White fades, no. Got his own rebound, though. Can't get it to drop.
That would have been a big putback, but Dowling, just take their time, get a bucket.
They got Crane down low. It's off the bottom of the basket. He had an advantage.
Yeah, that pass has got to be up high where he can get it.
Jacobson for 3. Shorts it, second time tonight. But then on the rebound, Max Roach gets it and gets fouled. That's a heads-up play by Max to get it off the air ball.
Martins fouls him.
Jacobson's having a tough night. He's got 7. Max misses his first, usually very reliable from the charity stripe. 11 of 12 coming into tonight. Oh of 2. Craig's on the glass, but it's knocked away. Stolen away by Martins. Crane. Mid-range jumper. How about that shot?
Yeah, nice shot by the big man. Find him open, turn, and shoot.
You know, Dowling was winning without Charlie Crane, but now that he's back, boy, it's just a whole nother dimension to this offense. The lead is 6. Hansen got it stripped away, and it's stolen away by Martins. They got numbers 3 on 2. Keyless all the way, no good. Rebound put back in by Jenkins.
Dowling looking to extend it back to double digits.
Roach on the floor, does pick it up. But Craig just does not want to take the 3. Slower possession here. 10 seconds on the shot clock for Jay White. White got around 1, gets it, swatted back by Crane. Here comes Dowling the other way. Coley finishes with an in.
Great defense turned into offense on the other end.
Full timeout. Dowling leads 44-34. Take one more look at it. The resounding block by Crane. And then Alfred Coley finishes on the other end.
Coley gives it up, gets it back.
We'll be right back.
Three, 2, action. Wilson Toyota and Ames is unlike any other car dealership in Iowa. At Wilson Toyota, we give you a financially rewarding, time-saving, and stress-free car buying experience. Earning your confidence with a value-oriented customer experience is what thousands of customers have come to understand as the Wilson experience.
She's getting better at this, making me so proud.
Wilson Toyota,
home of the Wilson experience.
High-flying action here at the Waukee Fieldhouse. And it's not the home team, it's the road team. Charlie Crane, 6'10", gets the block against Jay White. And then the outlet pass down the floor as Martin sets up Alfred Coley for the dunk and the 10-point lead.
Yeah, Coley Coley gave it up, went down, got it right back, and another flush.
Waukee ball with 5:21 to go, and they have got work to do. It's almost danger zone territory. This is one of the largest leads of the game for the Maroons.
And Dowling is a team I've seen play above the rim as much as Waukee Northwest does so far here tonight.
Craig for three. Not going to go. Needed that one.
Yeah, needed to get a bucket. Now Dowling can work the offense.
There's Capola. He's got Crane down low. Had a spot on Jacobson there.
But Jacobson was trying to back him out a little bit.
Decided not to take it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Capola with 4 fouls, spins, and hits.
Wow, beauty spin, step back, and a sweet shot to finish.
Welcome back, Maddox Capola, his first points of the night. White, blocked again by Crane. Jacobson on the low post, got it half blocked again, but it's going to be a
goaltend.
Yep. The lead's back down to 10.
Take a look here.
Just another phenomenal block, and then
Jacobson up, and
it was close.
Yeah.
You know, tonight, a physical game for both teams. Not easier tomorrow. Pella comes to town. Pella, one of the top teams in 3A. Waukee has to play them, and Dowling goes to Roosevelt, or faces Roosevelt, so it's not the last game before Christmas break for both teams. Jay White almost had that one sniffed out. They had those steals there to get back within 4.
Well, they're both going to be, they've been spending a lot of energy in this one. But
Martins looks at the shot clock. They are taking time. Martins for 3. Got fouled by Jay White.
Oh, man.
Kind of baited him into it. That's just Jay White's first foul. And he is limping.
This could really extend it out.
Martins knocks down his first from the charity stripe. I tell you what, no matter what happens in these last 3:46, if you had any questions if Dowling's legit,
yeah.
I think it's well answered. Dowling is very legit. This team is just, they work so well offensively. They have the height. They just look like a championship
Fell down 11-3
team.
to start the game. Battle back. It looked like Waukee was just shutting them down defensively, but they worked it out.
It's hard to win here.
Yeah.
It's hard to win in this building. Roach for 3. Got it.
That's big. Waukee needed that. Cut it back down to 10.
3.5 to go. Time is on Dowling's side.
And they've been milking the shot clock way down on every possession now.
Vandis is in for Jay White, who was limping a little bit. Jacobson, pretty much like a DB, knocks that one away from Coley. Chance for Waukee to get it back in a couple more. Roach trying to take the game over. Got it in to go over Charlie Crane.
How did he get that through the block? Man.
Lead is 8. Roach trying to take on Martins. Dowling crowd wanted a foul. It leaves Capola wide open for 3. He can't get it to drop, and a foul is called on Evan Jacobson. No,
it's
yes,
on Crane.
It was on Crane.
Yeah,
The Dowling
Jacobson
crowd
blocked him out.
Nobody knew who that foul was on.
They just about had a violation, backcourt violation there, bringing that ball up, but then Waukee gets it. Great play by Jacobson.
Evan got free for 3. Instead, he'll take it to the basket. His floater, he misses everything. He shorted it, thought he might have been closer than he was. And Max Roach will foul. You want to start using fouls yet?
Yeah, they got to get, because with 2:26 to go, Dowling's just been going deep into the shot clock, so.
Worth noting, Dowling as a team is only 60% from the free throw line.
Chick-fil-A sandwiches. all
Alvin
down
Greer
$1
is in the ball game. Ali is in the ball game. So I think they are going to go the fouling route here.
And they bring Keelis back in because he's a great foul shooter.
Waukee's trying to get the bench moving so they can maybe waste a couple.
Yeah, because here's what they're doing. Dowling just,
the math says you're not going to have enough possessions if you let it roll all the way down.
Let it go.
Landon Hansen on the foul. That's his second.
It's a little different now with the two-shot situation, but still, as you said.
Another foul.
He was trying to act like he was shooting it to draw the
Shad
foul,
Way is in the ball game.
So now one away from the bonus here.
Yep, so Roach will come back in and Vandis will come back in.
And Kate Mendes check back in for the Warriors.
It's a little strategy by Coach Kanaski.
They do get the ball into Martins. Comes the double. Now wide open down low is Keelis.
That's what happens. You get that defense extended up. You're trying to block it and keep your head up and find the pass.
Must score possessions for Waukee. Craig somehow got it to go.
Double kiss spinner for three.
Number 1, Pete Craig.
51-44 now. Timeout on the floor with 1:47 left. It's still going to be a tall task, and you're just going to see they're going to have to just keep fouling here.
Yeah.
Take a look at the replay. How many bounces does this thing take?
Wow. There it is. Kaboink, kaboink, boom.
And he'd been cold tonight. This is only his 5th point. Well, Coach Kanaski going to work up something here defensively. I think obviously you're going to want to try for the steal first.
Yeah.
As you always should, but the next foul does put Dowling at the line.
And then what do they got for timeouts? 2 left for Waukee. And you mentioned, people can't see it, but the holiday theme.
Yeah, they got holiday theme
background
scoreboard there,
on the scoreboard there.
Snowflakes, Christmas trees, candy canes.
Yep.
Waukee's gone all out for Christmas night. Roach almost had the steal. Now Vandis is going to come up. Well, he's trying to foul. Trying to foul. That one's almost knocked out of bounds. Now they eventually get to kick back out. And there's your foul on Vandis. So it will send Nathan Jenkins to the line to shoot 2. 51-44 is your score. Our scoreboard says 41, but 51-44 is your score.
Jenkins is a 70% shooter, so maybe not quite the one, but that's why they get it in his hands.
7 of 10 coming in. First one's good. Jay White is back in for Waukee.
And Coppola back in for Dowling.
Jenkins knocks them both down. Sounds easy, but if Dowling wants to win, all they got to do is hit their free throws.
Yeah, got to hit the free throws.
Easier said than done. Roach.
Looking for the 3, back out.
Landon Hansen, not going to go. Pete Craig is on the glass. Almost getting it knocked away. He tries to fit it to Jacobson, but ripped away on the other end. Nicely done by Maddox Coppola. Right idea for Craig, but didn't realize Coppola was standing right there.
And yeah, credit the swarming defense, though, by Dowling.
That's 3 fouls now on Evan Jacobson.
2 free throws here really just puts it up there. There's your 10-point lead, and one more just makes it difficult here for.
It's definitely a tall task for Waukee. In and out. So your lead is 10. They got a minute 14 to try to rally in 10. But Dowling's going to be guarding that 3-point line like their life depends on it. Craig again, in and out. Can't get the lucky bounce that time. Landon Hansen is on the foul, and Dowling Catholic fans can sense an early Christmas present here on the road.
Coley and Crane slap hands down there. They both big here in the late going. Big in size and big in play.
Yeah, they're going to be tough. I mean,
yeah.
that's such a tough matchup. You think of Landon Davis and Colin Rice. That's why I can't wait for when Dowling plays
when
Northwest.
they play.
That's going to be a fun matchup. 5 games from now, Dowling will take on Dallas Center Grimes out of Christmas break. Then Xavier, and then at Southeast Polk and at Northwest. Max Roach got the layup to go.
Max Roach for 2 for the Warriors.
Of course, in high school, the clock keeps running. Not like college where it stops late.
Martins gets fouled. Waukee will take on Pella tomorrow. Again, that's not an easy game. I mean, Pella is one of the best teams in 3A. Waukee's going to be coming off back-to-back losses. You have to just say, well, let's not just limp into Christmas break. Then they go at Centennial out of the break. Cedar Falls at home, Valley at home, and Urbandale at home. So a nice little home stretch against winnable teams to try to get back on track, because definitely they've been blitzed this week, all things considered. Martins knocks both down. The lead is back to 11. White, short. Dowling will just take it up the floor. Martins lays it up and in, and that's going to put the finishing touches on this one. Well, we talked about it last year. Coach Einerson went on the road to top-ranked Valley, beat them, said that was probably one of his more signature wins, and tonight he's going to get another under his belt. Dowling Catholic comes on the road. These boys are not a fluke. They're going to defeat Waukee 59-46 is your final score. What a win for the Maroons. Here in tough place to play.
Yeah, they came back and held off the furious rally there. Went to the free throw line, knocked them down when they had to. Just everything you want out of a team that could set up to be a run for a championship.
Dowling is 6-0 and still sits atop, tied with Northwest at the top of the CIML. Waukee drops to 4-2, and will look to rebound tomorrow against Pella.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Another great year working with you.
Yep.
It's been fun. All the sports, man, we've done in 2025. It's been just crazy, hasn't it?
It's been a wild, wild year. We appreciate everyone for watching.
And all our crew, a great job out of them all year. Randy, he does a pretty good job. I'll give him that credit. Yeah.
A lot of technical difficulties tonight. Our crew worked together, really well. We thank everyone on our camera staff tonight. For Randy Nielsen, our producer, he's Dar Danielson. I'm Blake Walker. We say so long, happy holidays from all of us here at the Central Iowa Sports Network. We hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Dowling Catholic defeats Waukee 59-46. Good night from the Waukee Fieldhouse.